Hello everybody and welcome back to Tolkien Craft 2 with me, Sid. And hopefully you can tell that I got my new hardware. I got my Scarlett 2i2 XLR 2 USB connector. And hopefully the quality is a bazillion times better. So, yes, the one thing I don't know yet is if it's going to cut out at random at some point. So, yeah, we'll take our chances. So there are a few things I want to try today. I have taken the Creeper Soul. I've got a spare Creeper Soul, and I've taken the Stabilised Mob Spawner, Wyvern Court, and Nether Star out of the spawning facility out there because I want to try and use a momentum pump. Now, I can't remember. I don't think we have got any. But there we go. We need to make another one of these, so we will need one of those. For that we'll need one of those. Oh god. And for that we'll need one of those. We'll get there eventually. So make me another one of those, thank you, and then make me one of those. So we'll need that, but we need to do these blue arcane gems and arcane ingots and water. Now, as much as I'm confident after testing that the sound is considerably better, I really do not want to listen to that rain anymore. The one thing to bear in mind, because the sound is fixed for this episode, which is Wednesday, I have already pre-recorded Thursday and Friday's episodes, so that is Mage, Regrowth and Flower Power. I have been tweaking the audio settings throughout that time, so fingers crossed it won't be too bad, but yeah, this new audio quality, which if everything works well will be wonderful and great and shiny and spanky, and I wish I knew what that sound of that door was opening and shutting. I've still not managed to track it down. Yes, that will come in after the end of this week, fully. So Saturday's episode of Tolkien Craft 2, for example, will be this, as will Terra Firma Craft, and then from then onwards. Fingers crossed. Anyway, so we need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. So we need that. We're going to need a diamond A. We're going to need 1, 2, 3 of those. And we are going to need wool. And we're going to need 9 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And probably some coal, actually, because I don't think I've got any on me. Now, so Aura Cascade has got some brilliant mechanics in it. And one of them is the momentum pump. Now, the momentum pump works on mobs falling near it. Oh, by the way, I finished the building while I was... I didn't record anything last night. I just decided to wait till this comes and see how we go. So, let us start off with this again. We'll set the power running on that, and I want 1, 2, 3, and I'm just going to do 3 at a time because that's all I can use anyway. 3 and 1, 2, 3. Oh god. Alright, shall we just try that again, shall we? 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. It would be good to come up with a way to automate this as well. Oh, I'm going to need TNT while I think about it as well, so I better go and grab that. I'm not going to go anywhere near that stuff that's working on the floor. I'll grab that and make these blue ingots and the blue gems, and once we got that, we will be right back with you. And yep, we are just about there. Where did you go? Where's my gem? Give me my gem. I do need to dress this system up a little bit and make it look nice, but it's doing its job. Now, the other thing I need is 3 buckets of water, so we'll get that on the way out. I have to say that so far I am very, very happy personally, and I've checked the audio a few times, but I'm I'm happy with this new setup. It's not crashed out on me yet. Touch concrete. Don't do it with a bucket though. Show. The momentum pump. Momentum. Wait for any eye to catch up. Get rid of you. And we want one of those. We've got everything we should need. So we get a momentum pump and the world is good and happy. Now the other thing we're going to need is some aura nodes, these. So I'm going to need several of these. Let me just, I'll make a smooth dozen, why not? Well, I'll make as many as the glass. Okay, I'm going to need some glass. Glass, craft. Get me a stack. So, start. And we'll just wait for that. Hey, let me just deal with him. I had a problem the other night. I was basically, because last night I didn't record anything because the audio quality was so crap and I was waiting for this, I took the advantage to do a bit of grind work, and basically in here I sat down and I scanned absolutely everything in my AE system. This, when I drop it on the ground, crashes the machine and I have to go into MC Edit and delete it. The same for any thermal foundation alloy. So the ferrous ingot, the electrum I think did it. Yes, that you'll see that's not scanned. The shiny did it, and so I had to MC Edit, and what I have found now is there are spawnable spots in here. However, I was going to say according to this there aren't, but I'm just going to spam. These are kind of, I don't know whether you can see them, little dark areas on the floor. Oh, and I gained a level as well in Mage, that's good. So I'm not sure whether we have got just a problem with artifacts of lighting glitches allowing mobs to spawn in here or what, but yeah, it is definitely. Well, you saw there was a creeper. I've had zombies spawning up here as well, which was entertaining to say the least. I mean, it is not a problem, you know, they're not really a major threat, the standard mobs in this day and age of high powered armour and weapons, but I just don't like things creeping up on me and blowing up, you know. I don't think it's an unreasonable dislike. Interesting. Well, what are you? You are reinforced scaffolding. Oop. Am I crashed? Oh, I've crashed. God damn it. I have no idea what caused that. I could go and look at the logs, but I'm midstream and I'm enjoying my shiny new microphone. So, let me go and have a look at our glass production. We're good there. So, what am I doing that for? Like that. Make me a couple of stacks, because I think we need them. And then we want some aura nodes. Make me a bunch, half a dozen, cool dozen. I don't need that many. 1, 2, 3 will be enough. And then we need some building materials, and I am going to go with cobble, because cobble always works when you've got a chisel. I also want some glass, but I will set another batch running. Glass, please. Show me the. Just make me a couple of hundred, because I'm gonna. I always need glass. So let us. What time is it? Midday. We're good. let us go over here. And what I want to do, where's my cobble? Just get some cobble just to plan this out. From this corner, I want 1, 2, 3, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, middle, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if that's the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is the point. Yep. We'll just grab this lot. So what we are going to do is we are going to build, you know what, it would make a lot more sense, I suppose. The question of how high I want to drop these buggers, but the further they fall, the more power they generate. So I think we need to be going up to at least maybe Y180, that kind of region. So we'll just use this as a guide for the time being. What are we at? 136. Now this is going to look a bit odd, but hopefully it will generate a hell of a lot of power and gunpowder at the same time, which will be pretty damn cool if we can pull that one off. Let me take it up to, what's that? This is dead at 180. Perfect. Right, where's my chisel? Don't you dare crash on me, you bugger. Let's go for just some smooth cobble to start off with. And at 180 we will go 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And we're going to have a mob spawner, believe it or not. Now there's going to be nothing overly fancy to this. It's going to have the creeper spawner in the middle here, elevated one above it. I can put the inert spawner there because there's nothing to worry about. And it's going to drop them all the way down there onto or next to the momentum aura pump. This is the plan anyway. So I'm going to just do the dog work of building the structure up here, and once we've got that done, I will be right back with you. Okay, well, I've got the basic structure done. I need a few things, however. I don't need you. I definitely don't need you or you. I will need more of you. Anything else that I don't need? Probably don't need those, but I do want those. So let's get some glass and get a couple of stacks of that. I need a sign. Pardon me. Oh god. The simple things in life are the things that are here to annoy you, you know. Let's have a look at stick, because I've probably not got any of them either. Stick. Oh, I have. Okay. So I can do you, and we can get... I'm not even going to let any eye do this. I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way, like so. Now, I only want one. Sign, blah, 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 blah. I need some redstone lamps if we've got them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be enough, I think. And then we need to make some red alloy wire. Now that, because I need a way to, I don't want this running continuously. So I need to make some of you. To make you, I need you. To make you, I need to do that. So make me a couple of stacks, I think. And let's get those cooking up quickly. I think the quarry is finished anyway, so I've not seen anything coming through the system. Shouldn't take more than a few moments. In the meantime, let me chisel up this glass to something. Heat glass? No. Salt glass? No. I think borderless glass. And we'll take a quarter stack of that. And we'll cut it into covers, like so. And that should do as though. I always do that, you know. And then we need to make the red alloy wire, so red alloy, and it's that, isn't it? Yep. So make me, probably a couple of stacks, I would have thought. What we got there? And a little bit more just for good measure, because we can. I'll come back and grab a lever later. Because my inventory is a mess as usual. I suppose actually, let me just think this through. Have I got one of my golden bags of holding? I have. Have I got something I can throw on the floor while I'm using my golden bag of holding? Yes, I do. So I'm not going to need you for a short while. So we'll pop you out the way, as we'll not need those for a short while. Yeah, that frees us a little bit of inventory. Let's take a lever with us as well now, so we don't have to come too far back. Lever. Yes, I know, I could have crafted it in the time it's taken any eye to come back with it, but there you go. So let me show you what we got so far. And there's a little bit of dressing up to do, but what we have got is this. So I've taken a single column all the way up, and if we head up into it, we've got our spawner. We can plug that hole, because I'll leave it open for now actually. Let me just grab a couple of buckets of water. 1, 2. Grab my sign, and we can pop you here. Down. Oh, you can't do it. Oh, I could use a V, couldn't I? Just in case the creepers, you know, need to know. And then that can go that way, and that can go that way, and the world will be a good and happy place. Now, what I am wanting to do here is replace that with a redstone lamp. I also want to replace here, 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 and yeah, why not? I don't suppose it really matters in the grand scheme of things. Can I not reach that one? Oh, bum. Oh well, let's bunk, grab. I will replace that. He's going to drive me nuts otherwise. So we'll pop you back. Sorry, boom. We'll boom it. And well, so far, it has to be said that this headset is working well. I've not had a problem with it dropping out. I know I'm tempting fate by talking about it, but there you go. That's just me. So then we'll take you off, and we'll take a redstone wire all the way round and down here. Oh, okay. I didn't really want to do it that way then, did I? We'll take one over here. So this will eventually extend all the way down to the ground, and I can just flick a lever, is the idea, and the lights will come on, and in theory we should stop the creepers spawning, so we're not doing this, you know, when we don't want them to. So if I just go and pop you on there for a second, they're all lit up, and we should be able to go and jump in, and it should be all nice and shiny in here. That's hopefully what we're going to get. Way, no, we don't want to fall. Now the other problem is I need to drop the creepers in a very, very specific location. So let me take you out of the mix for a second. Come on, give me, thank you. And to do this, what we're going to do, let me just get down. Whee! I want to drop them next to hang on, you should be in my bag, shouldn't you? This. So they have to fall spot on in that square there. And I'll come up with a mob drop collection system at a later date, but let me just extend this pillar down. Oops. More creep blocks. I can't think, I mean, you know, what better block to use for a creeper spawner than creeper panel, cobblestone. I really can't think of one. So we're going to drop them down, and then we're going to have this go all the way up, and I don't think I can get away. I can't do it there, so we're going to have to leave that bit open, but I can do it. How am I going to do this? No. No. Like that. So there should be no opening which they can drop out of, so I need to extend that all the way up. I also need to take you, well, 15, perfect. So if I go 1, oh, bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So in theory, if I knock this out and put in an Aura node, they should connect. Doo-doo. And that's not lining up with anything over there, which is nice. So grab an Aura node, and in fact grab all 3 of them. I might as well get this done while we're at it, and we'll come over, hup, back up. So we drop an Aura node in there, and if that works, yes, it connected, good. And then we'll come over this way like that. I'll sleep in a minute as well. So we can pop another Aura node in here, like that. Let me just go, and so what did we do? 1, 2, about there, I think. Get through there, and we'll pop the last one in. No, here. So that's a circuit, and all is good. So the only thing that remains for me to do now is to bring the wire down, box this entire drop in, and get the spawner set up. So I'm going to box this in, I'll bring the wire down at the same time, and I will be back in a mo. It's in. Well, it's what? This is not automatic, is it? So we got the lever down here. Not 100% happy with this bit. We'll figure it out. But we've got the lever in. That's turning the lights on upstairs. We've got the momentum pump there. Now I brought a whole bunch of aura, so I'm going to stick. I'll stick a stack in for starters. I'll give it 64,000 aura. I brought 2 stacks, but You know, it's quite expensive at 8 to diamond for every 16, so there's 4 diamonds worth. Not that I'm worried about diamonds at all. Now, let us just borrow you. You've got a bit of progress, but we'll... Well, I'll better fix that at some point as well. And we'll pop you there. So there's no power in that at all at the moment. So the last thing we need to do is to go up. This again has got a gap here, but there should be a point where the mobs can drop. Now, I had a moment's concern that I couldn't remember whether they wanted the mobs to fall but not die. How do I put it? The book seems to just suggest that that is not a problem. So we'll give you that so you spawn faster, and we'll give you that so I do not have to be within range of you, and we can get out before well, I mean, in theory they shouldn't be spawning right now, but you know, creepers. So block those in. It's all lit up. Let's head down. And turn that off. And just wait for a moment and see. So there you go. You can see. Look at that. There's power 500. These guys are dropping like flies. So, and they are dropping gunpowder, which is lovely. And this is oh, that's the wrong place. That was silly of me. It's needs to be over here. So he's getting a fair amount of power out of this. And it's free. So all I really need now is a hopper down here. We're going to have to wait for them to finish off, because obviously it's spawning quite a lot. A hopper and maybe an iron chest or something, or a barrel even, might be better. Let's go see about that, to collect the gunpowder, and we have got free power, and more importantly, free gunpowder to supply as TNT for the other pumps. So that is pretty good. Have we not got any barrels? Hang on. No, I haven't. Make me a barrel. Good. And make me a hopper if I haven't got any. I have got them, so just give me one of those. Let me just get rid of you, and you. And yeah, I think that should see us to the next phase of doing. I'm going to stick some legs coming down to that, so it's not just a box floating in the sky, but you know, it's just going to be something like these here. Oh, incidentally, I put some frames around the windows as well while I was doing the build. I thought it had a certain something or other. Not entirely sure what kind of something, but there you go. Oh, bugger. I was hoping that would things. Now, can I, if I pop you just back in there a second, can I place you, can I rotate you then? Oops, gimme. No, I can't. Not with that one anyway. It doesn't really matter, because with things, you can see what's in there. So then all I need to do is, oh god. If I change this to Silk Touch mode, which I'm in, come down here, place one of those there, because it doesn't really matter at this point, because there's going to be a hopper pointing in there. So we can take those, we can put 1, 2, 3, and I can fix this particular problem that I missed over here while I'm at it. Bonus. Turn it off, let it do its thing, let the old creepers drop. You can see that's still got power. So it is pumping that up, 500 power per second, so it'll pump up 500 per second, I believe, and that is, yeah, you can see the power that's getting, and that has got 7 gunpowder in it, which can't be bad. Freebie. So I think the next thing, apart from putting the legs in there, that I want to do on the next episode is head back into, let's have a look at the Age of Magics, and we need to do a grower, which I'm not bothered about using particularly, a synthesizer, which might be useful, a processor, which could be useful. Did I not, is that not a processor? It is, but it's a manual submit, so I'm not going to do that because I have to. But this one, Cascading Looter, could be quite interesting because that generates dungeon loot at a cost of power. Do you mind? So yeah, hopefully get those done. And then we can move on to the next 2 items. But I've just got a little bit of tidying really to do, just to finish this off, and we also need to think what we're going to do about these holes in the roof. I think I may do some kind of piping arrangement, but haven't decided yet. Anyway, hopefully the audio is crispy clear and has remained so throughout the episode, so I can enunciate my phrases and you can understand every single phrase that I am saying to you. And sorry, for the time being, thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, I will see you soon. Bye for now.